Call Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Ruchak double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, as well as honor to the men under the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect and those who hope to be of that number. London gym owner fined £67,000 for refusing to close during lockdown. Article from The Guardian. Name of the man who shut down his gym after police stopped customers entering. A London gym owner has been handed a £67,000 fine for refusing to close during England's second national lockdown. And his name, 34, finally shut the doors to his gym on Wednesday after police prevented stopped customers entering. Haringey Council, the council where he's at, issued multiple fines against him over his gym business and said it got a closure order. Alongside the £67,000 fine, he said the council was also seeking to recoup court costs of $7,500. This man, he owned his gym for 5 years, said he felt keeping it open was the right thing to do socially, morally and scientifically. There were a lot of reasons why it didn't close. I couldn't actually find a reason why to not keep it open other than there was legislation in place, he told PA News Agency. He said he would not decide when to reopen the gym until the resolution of the court hearing. Next week, the national lockdown restrictions in England, which came into force on 5 November, means that gyms must close under law. This lockdown could get extended. Mitchley said police arrived at his gym on Wednesday evening and stopped gym goers entering. The police were manned outside the gates and they were rotating shifts every 2 hours. A few people managed to climb over walls and shift through little gaps to get in, but it was pretty much empty, he said. It was a bit of a pointless thing to do, keeping the gym open while it was basically empty. Haringey Council's leader, Joseph Ejiofor, said the local authority had tried on numerous occasions to communicate with the gym owner, but he had unfortunately decided to remain open despite repeated warnings. As a result, this is the council still speaking, we were left with no choice but to issue fixed penalty notices, and we got a closure notice. The council leader Joseph Ejiofor said. Ejiofor said while the lockdown was an extremely difficult time for local businesses, because these businesses are getting destroyed, they're getting shut down, they're never going to come back. He insisted that the law is the law and it applies to everyone. We know what COVID is really there for. I'm not going to say it, I've already said it in previous videos. This is an unrighteous decree. They were stopping his customers and members who probably have a month-by-month membership, an annual membership, and they can't even use that. Their services have been interrupted. Their ability to use the gym has been interrupted because of a lockdown that does not work at all. Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievances which they have prescribed. When you look at the word decree, it's referring to a lawgiver, something enacted as a law, but nonetheless we will get it just to show.
Strong's H 2710. Chakak.
To cut in, to engrave, inscribe of a law, to inscribe, enact, decree. To inscribe, enact, decree, one who decrees, lawgiver. To Sakya, something decreed, the law. Engrave, by implication, to enact. Lawgiver, it's all about laws. It's about law, enacting a law. A lawgiver enacting a law. So the government enacted the law of gyms shutting down on 5th of November, closing down on 5th of November. That was a law enacted. This was an unrighteous law because people, they paid to use these gyms. Gyms improve your mental and physical health. Not everyone has the space to work out at home. People have a workout plan that requires specialist equipment that they can only find in the gym, and most of these people, they don't have the money and the space to have this gym equipment at home, so they need the gym as part of their workout plan. They've paid for it and they require it for their workout plans. as mentioned, improves your mental health. You know, there's something called endorphins, and that's something that basically makes you feel happy, a chemical that makes you feel happy. These devils, Esau, Edom, Sokol, Wyman's like, nope. You know, he's having these puppet leaders, these government, what do you call it, saying, nah, these gyms must close. They're disregarding, you know, the mental health of people deteriorating. You know, these mental health charities have been bombarded. People contacted them saying my mental health has deteriorated, help. The government doesn't care, and gyms help, you know, to improve your body, to improve your mental health, to make you feel better about yourself. You know, and when you got a good looking body, you got at very least a body that looks better from the last time, you feel better about yourself. Your self-esteem goes up, but they don't give a shit. And they gave this man £67,000, okay, as well as those court costs, you know, 7,500. And this is going to continue destroying more businesses. We saw that Hakak is what they call referring to the law, inscribe, an act, decree, lawgiver. That's what decrees means. That right, grievousness, which they have prescribed, grievousness, Amal.
Strong's H 5999. Amal.
Trouble, mischief, toil, labor, trouble. And let's see if any other Bible translations pretty much match what the King James Version is saying. Because these Bible other Bible, they tend to go off. Woe means destruction. The NLT is a bit right. And I'm going to read the NIV. NLT, Isaiah 10:1. What sorrow awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws. This is an unfair law because gyms have to close from the 5th of November, but takeaways, which, you know, decrease your physical health, as opposed to gyms which improve your physical health, you know, talking about physical health here, are still open. You know what I mean? What do you call it? NIV, woe to those, instruction those who make unjust laws, and to those who have issue oppressive decrees. This is an oppressive decree to call towards the gyms, because those who continue to open, they're fine, and they still got their, you know, every month by month rent that they got to pay off. And if they fall behind, you know, their business is going to have to close down, permanent closures, and thus more, what do you call it, you know, business closures. So yeah, destruction unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, these unrighteous laws, and that right grievousness, trouble, you know, mischief, which they have prescribed, which they have, you know, written, which they have law. They said, yeah, you must close down gyms from 5th of November. We saw it in this article. Here it is. Gyms are forced to close, but takeaways can still open, despite the fact that going to gym has more benefits for you than going to a takeaway. There it is. The national lockdown restrictions in England, which came to force on 5th of November, means that gyms must close under the law. And there's other gyms defying this. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. You can see this is an unrighteous decree. Another example of an unrighteous decree. Hopefully this video was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.